Hi everyone, this is Tuesday, I believe January the 2nd, and by the way, Happy New Year. I hope 2024 is the best one yet. I have goals already made. I'm hoping to get a better setup for my videos. I had another video, I spent 2 hours doing a follow-up on the clay video. I went to take it off my camera stand and the thing froze on me, and when my camera unfroze, the video wasn't there, so I lost a 2-hour video. And a couple of days prior to that, I lost a whole video. My thrift store find video just disappeared off of YouTube. So I'm hoping 2024 is a better year for videos. But this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be a recap. I'm going to show you what I did in the video that I lost. And basically it was where I took all the cutters that I got from Temu. And I'm going to tell you if I think they're good cutters or not. But I'm going to show you the cutters. I did cut them all out with clay. I baked them, and then during the 2-hour video, I showed you how I took a liquid Sculpey and actually painted the clay with liquid Sculpey to give it a ceramic enamel look, which is what I love, and that's just my style, and I love my jewelry like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that I did there, the finished product, unfortunately, but I do plan on having a video on just that in the near future. And today we're going to play around with just a little fun thing. I don't know if y'all have seen the ad on Facebook, but I have. And my grandson Max and I were watching Facebook, and the ad popped up again. And it's where you see them painting with, I think it's a butterfly or a koi fish, and you see this gorgeous glimmery paint going across the screen. And I went and I clicked on the link, and it was like, okay, I'm not paying that kind of money. But it was pearlescent watercolors. Now, I have always been told water and UV resin do not mix, and they don't. Okay, that's the reason. And water and clay, but you can use water to keep the cutters from sticking. Water and UV resin do not do well together. But I researched, and there are people who use watercolors in with UV resin. So what I did is, no, I did not pay the high price. Last night I went on Michael's because I had a 40% off coupon, and I ordered that to be delivered today so I could do this video. And that's what I got. Pearlescent watercolors. And so what we're going to do, I've not used them, as you can see, they're still sealed. What I did, last night I was playing around with that alphabet mold, and I'm looking for it now so I can show it to you, and I can't, my whole table, I need to show you, my whole table is just covered with junk, and this is not what I like to do at all. And I will be getting back downstairs soon. Very, very soon. And I have lost the molds. It's the alphabet molds that I showed on the Temu haul. And they are not clear molds. And they did very well with the lamp. And I wanted to show you this. Well, pooey. Okay. I just had them. Oh, here they are. Okay. These molds. Now you see they're a little bit see-through. You can see you see how you can see the light going through there? So even though these are not clear, if you hold up a mold through light and you can see that, then you should be able to use it with UV resin. And I know a lot of people say, unless it's a clear mold, you can't use it. Well, you can. If you have a mold where you can see the light, because that's what UV resin needs. It needs the light to go through. And so if you hold up a mold and you can see the light coming through, then you should be able to use UV resin. And I'm going to be quite honest, I used UV resin with a lot of green glitter. Let me show you a couple of the letters I've got over here. So you can see, I did not do them in layers. Let me hold it up. I did not do them in layers. I did it all at one time. I did use my Let's Resin top and bottom UV lamp. Oop. And I put it on for 5 minutes and that came out not sticky, totally cured and ready to go. The resin that I used, and this is not a review, but we will be doing a review. I wanted to try it out first. Lightwish sent me their UV resin. That's what it is. And I absolutely love their UV resin. I like everything Lightwish has sent me. I love their opaque pigments. I love their Starry Collection pigments. I love their colored UV resin. And their clear UV resin. It cures hard, it cures clear, it cures fast, and it is not sticky, and it does not bubble, and I can't say good enough things. Now, I'm going to show you this, and I don't think you see how crystal clear that is. Now there's a piece of something in there, but it's not a bubble. It's a speck from something that was in the mold. I don't ever see there's a speck right down there, but that is not a bubble. That is something that was in the mold. There's a couple of specks actually. There's one right there too, but that is not a bubble. That is something that I didn't clean my mold out good. And you know, I'm not used to UV resin being this clear. I'll be quite honest, and I have used tons of different brands of UV resin. Same thing here. There's a piece right there, and that's like a dust particle or something. It's not a bubble. That thing is so clear. It's incredible. But that's what I did, is I took two of the letters. I was going to make key rings out of these. Of course, B for me, A for my daughter, Ashley. But we're going to use these. We're going to use one of them anyway. And we're going to play around with this today and see just how well it works. I'm going to put it on the back. There is a little lip. I did not dome it yet. There's a little bit of lip. And I'm opening it up. I have never used this before. I have no idea. I don't know. Watercolors. Pearlescent watercolors. Now, I've used watercolors before. I love watercolors. But we're going to have fun with this. Oh, I guess I need to angle the camera down. But first, I want to say, hello, my name is Beth. If you've never been here before, thank you and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am glad you're here. I cannot talk today. If you're a subscriber or have been here many times before, thank you so much for coming back. My goal is to, by February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. And I know it's a big goal, but it's not impossible. So y'all share, okay? I want to hit the 2,000 mark by February 14th. That's a month and a half. We're at like 1645. So that means I only need 350 more. 355. That is very, very doable. So please share my videos. Please like my videos. If you've not subscribed, please do so. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I have a reason to want to hit the 2,000 mark by February 14th. I have something special planned if I can hit that 2,000 subscriber mark by February 14th. So y'all help me out there, and I would so appreciate it. And y'all will be glad that you help me out too. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to angle the camera down. First off, I've got to do a shadow. And I'm going to do this before I forget. Last month, and I didn't see it for probably a couple weeks. And in the video that I lost, I did a shout out. I got a buy me a coffee from one of our subscribers. It blew me away. I don't get buy me a coffees. I've gotten one since the beginning of YouTube, and so she's the second one that I've ever received, and it had been a long, long time since I received it. And I believe it was Christine that sent me buy me a coffee. You know who you are, and I just want to say thank you so very much. It was very much appreciated, and I'm sorry it took me this long to do a shout out for it. My email goes to the Annie Studio Clay Art, and unfortunately I do not check it as much as I should. I am going to start, but I just want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to a dear friend of mine, which, yes, we are friends, but I did meet through YouTube, and her name is Rose, and anybody who's watched my video long enough knows who Rose is. She's very active in the Facebook group also. And she is probably one of the most kind-hearted, generous people I've ever met, ever had the privilege of knowing. And she has sent me many, many, many things. And I keep telling her she is an inventor soul, because she comes up with all this neat stuff. And when she does, she sends it to me too, which is the coolest thing ever. But the other day, she had sent me a picture of a new light that she had gotten, because Rose is setting up to do a YouTube video, a YouTube channel also. And when she is ready to go, I will be helping to promote her 100%, and her link and everything will be in my YouTube channel. And she is in the process of doing all this. Of course, she's probably going to be a lot fancier than me, because she's not as technically challenged as I am. But anyway, she was showing me a light that she had got to do videos with. And I thought, oh yeah, that's awesome. And I said, I would love something like that, but it's just not doable right now. And I don't know, it was a week later, and she said, Beth, there's something on the way to you. And she's done this many times before, you know, and it's like a guessing game, you know. It's like, oh, you gonna tell me what it is? And it's like I start trying to guess, you know, and I'm never right. And she said, no, this time I'm going to tell you. And so she sent me a picture of it, the shipping thing, and she has purchased one of those double pivotal lights for me also. And it just blew me away. Well, actually, it made me cry. I'm so very appreciative. And I do have lighting problems. And right now I've got this ring light just blaring right smack at my face, which I need for y'all to be able to see this. But for anyone who's never done a video before, that hinders my ability to see what I'm doing, because that light is right there. And so this new light that Rose has so generously got me and is shipping to me, any day. I can't wait. I will be doing an unboxing, by the way. But the way that it pivots, and there's two, I won't have to use that, and that won't be right blaring in my face, and it will help me do a better video for y'all. And that's the whole purpose of this, is being able to share with you what I do, because I love what I do. And I love being able to share with y'all, and I love the fact that some of you really learned something from me, and that's just the coolest thing for me. So, yes, I'm doing a shout out, Rose. I just want to say thank you. Words just don't do it justice, but thank you. Okay, now I'm going to put the camera down, and I am going to get started, and we're going to play with this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to find out together. Okay. I am going to get this turntable. See, I've got junk all over the place. Look at that. Oh, no. Nope. I want to show you. I want to do a recap real fast. So let me get... That's something I want to do too. I want to experiment around with this Eevee nail polish too. I definitely want to. I'm going to put this here just so it raises up, and I think you can see it better. And I'm going to put this here so you can see the stuff better. That'll work. Okay. Now, I don't know how much y'all remember, but I was making a freeform necklace. And if you need to go back and refer to the video, that is what it looks like finished. Let me see if I can get the light. Of course, that is the stamp that I used to put the design into the clay. This is a stencil. And I don't know if I can find the stencil. That was just a stencil that after it was baked, I drew on there, colored it in, rebaked it again, so it's set in there. And that is alcohol ink marker that I did it with. And then I did not want the shiny, but I did use a matte top coat UV resin gel on there, and I love matte. That's the bail that I made. It is ready to go for a chain. That's the back. I absolutely love this. I will be making beads to match that to make me a necklace out of. Okay, these are the doors, which I'm not making earrings out of. I'm going to use these in a UV project. And I don't know if you can see the detail, but these are just, oh, they're the sweetest little things. And I don't know, if somebody tells me they want a pair of door earrings, then I'll make earrings out of them. But I don't know about door earrings. And these are the turtles, and they're going into a resin project too. And these were all painted with Sculpey liquid clay. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite pairs of earrings because it has, I love the way that it has the enamel look. Okay, I'm going to set this down so I can get these on here. And enamel ceramic look is what it is. And I also, that little flower came from some of my nail art. And I'm going to readjust the light again so maybe you can see that better. And they just dangle. And that is the back. Of course, I always finish my backs. Y'all know what I think about the backs. Okay, so that's that pair. This is the other. Really, I love this pair of earrings right here. And what I did is I just doodled. I just doodled on them. And these are just a pair. Different type of hoop. And this is all painted with liquid Sculpey. Now, this again is another pair, and I'm going to put beads on this. I have not quite finished with this pair. I don't know why my phone won't stay. And that's a different type of earring hoop. And I'm going to put some beads on the actual earring hoop. And there again, I just doodled on it after painting it with Sculpey. But it has that enamel ceramic look to it, and I absolutely love those. And again, all these are the cutters that I got from Temu. And I will talk to you about what I think about the cutters after I show them to you. These are adorable. These are the little clay. And this has just got the fish hook wire to them. And it's getting dark again. I don't know. Oh no. No. Sorry about that, y'all. I was touching the screen trying to get the light. And I left these. I left the back. I put a little bit of brown on the back, but I left the backs like this. I did not put a finish on there because I sort of like the way that looks. It's a rustic looking, so I left that alone. And I think I did the same thing with these. I did, because it sort of matches part of the front, and so I left those. Now here's these. I did these in gold because the color, I think, cried for gold. And those are the suns. And again, I doodled on those. And these have got the eye hooks. And again, I put brownish gold on the back to sort of just make it look like the front, to match. And I will show you the color that all this clay was, because I did it with leftover clay, and I'll show you that last. These are the ones that I used the tree stamp on. And all I did was I took a little bit of pan pastel and highlighted the border. And I really like these two. And of course I did gold on these two because the color. And that's what the back looks like. Okay, this is the original color of the clay. I did absolutely nothing to these bunnies but put a little bit of clear UV resin and a little dot for the eyeballs. So everything I just showed you was originally that color. It had little specks in it because it was scrap clay from the original batch. Those are adorable. And that was the color that all of them were originally before I used the liquid Sculpey. And then this I do not like. but it shows you what you can do with the embossed. That is the embossed cutter that I got. And I do like the embossed cutter. I don't like the colors that I chose for the background. That's just me personally. But it shows you what you can do. Now this is, you see how it's poofed up? Poofed? Yes. It's not flat. It's poofed in this. And that's clay. And that's what I did with the piece of clay that I embossed. I made it into a pendant for a necklace. Okay. Well, at least you can see what I was working on in the last clay video. And you're not left hanging. I wish you could have seen the video where I showed you exactly how I did all that. It was a 2-hour and 25-minute video. It was long because I did all that I just showed you. I finished it all in real time. Okay, we are going to go with this, and I'm going to put this here so you can see the piece. And we're going to get started. Okay, can I do that? Let's see if I can get it all up here and hold this. Okay, I'm going to get my brush wet. Who would have thought using watercolors on UV resin? Not me. Now, I've never used these, so. You know, these could be not good. I don't know. Not much color. Maybe I should have put white on here first. Maybe that's what I should have done. Put a little bit of white. Okay, let's start with a little bit of white. Or silver. And then add some color. But this is not picking up much color. This is why we're doing it here. You know, I've seen them and I wanted to see if it works. So let's just get some white down. And I probably need a better paintbrush, to be quite honest with you. But we're going to put some white down. That's pearl white. Okay, let's try this blue now. Okay, now you can start seeing it. I hope you can. Okay, let's get some green. I should have let water soak on these for a minute before. That's the best way of doing watercolors. You put a little bit on the top and you just let it soak for a minute. And so I'm going to do that with the colors that I want to use real fast. Because you really don't need to be scraping your watercolors. And that's what I've been doing, trying to get color out of it. Okay. So let's go with the, yeah, oh, that works so much better. You see that color just popping out of there now? Can you see the color now? Okay, that's cool. Did I do this color? I thought I had, but maybe not. Okay. But for some reason it's not sticking. It's pulling up. And I don't want it to pull up. Okay. Let's try this. Hold your ears, y'all. Okay, this is working better. Holding it, blowing it, and moving it. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I don't have room. That's my problem. Is I'm trying to show you. Let me get some of this color in here. Okay. Now, I added some color. I'm going to turn this on, so y'all hold your ears. I'm adding more water. Oh, good gracious, upside down, y'all. I'm adding more water to it. I'm sort of moving it around to where I want some paint at. Oh, no. Maybe I should put UV resin on there and then put the watercolors. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm doing it with UV resin on there. I don't know, y'all. Well, I tell you what, I think alcohol is a whole lot easier. Of course, this is new, so. Oh, I did it on the top. I did that silly thing on the top. I didn't do it. I didn't do it on the back. I did it on the top. Can you see that? Okay, I don't want it on the top. Let's see if I can wipe it off. Let's see if we can wipe it totally off and start all over again. And I think maybe I'll use a different type brush. Okay, I think I got it all off the top. Let me wipe it off. I don't think I got it all off, but good enough. And I think I'm gonna try one of those, y'all. And if I had a place to put this, this would be so much easier. Okay, now I'm going to try something. Because I'm not getting much paint. It's definitely not sticking very well. I'm going to just keep doing it. I'm going to play with this to get some kind of coloring in here. Right now I'm using, I believe, is maybe the bronze copper. Okay. Now I'm not going to change it, but I'm going to go with this grain because it's already soft, and I can pull up some color, get some color on here. You see the difference with this applicator? There is a definite difference in how the paint is going on with this versus the brush. Okay, let's put some blue down here. It most definitely is going on differently with this applicator. Isn't it funny how a simple little thing as how you apply something to a surface makes such a difference? Okay. Now I want to tell you, when I do this, if I used it with Let's Resin or J Diction or what was that other one that I used to use? If I heated the UV resin up with this heat gun like I'm doing there, it would be an odor to it. There is no odor whatsoever when I'm heating this up. To me, that is a plus. Oh, wow. Did y'all see that? Okay, we're going to put some resin on this real quick. Of course, this is just, this is a practice thing. Just seeing what this watercolor will do. Because who would have thought? Not me. Not for a million years would I have ever thought about using watercolor with UV resin. It just would never happen. Let me flip this over. I love this UV resin, y'all. Okay, I'm going to do this in hopes. I'm moving it because I don't want that hole. I don't want my hole. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this going. Normally I'm going to do it for 2 minutes. Now I put a good thick coat on that, and I want you to see right along with me with this resin, and I will be doing a complete review on this because I think it is an exceptional UV resin, and I will be doing a separate totally review on it. And they did give me a discount code that I will be I'll put it on this video, and I'll put it on the review video. And I can honestly say I have found my new UV resin. In fact, I canceled a subscription that I had with Amazon after trying this because that will be the UV resin that I start using from now on. 2 minutes. Oh, it's the longest 2 minutes ever, right? When you're sitting there waiting for something to get done, it seems like it just takes forever for it to happen. Today, we go back to our keto diets. We've been low carb, and we did really good, but oh, we cheated yesterday. We had black-eyed peas. We had cornbread for the first time in 2 years. And oh, let me tell you, it was good. Oh, it was so good. I love cornbread. But we're back to our strict keto, where, we count our carbs, no more than 25 net carbs all day long, and no more cheating for at least 6 months to get back on track. And I know we can do it. We did it before, because I've got about 50 more pounds I want to lose, and I'm determined. So y'all say a prayer right along with us, and to help us to achieve that, because Dana and I both are doing it, and we know it works. It's not easy. It's a choice you have to make. Okay, now I can stop talking and show y'all. Let's see if it's 2 minutes. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a brush. Oh, Lord have mercy. I sure said, uh-oh, it's soft. Oh, no, it's hard. It's firm. Okay. Can y'all see that? And we're going to do the top, because now with me using that baby wipe, and not a whole lot. It doesn't need a whole lot on the top. But I use that baby wipe to clean all of that watercolor off. And it dulled it, which it always will. this turntable. And I'm doing this so you can see. Now this is a slight accent. Oh, but you could do it. You can make it look crackled. You can make it look old. You can add different colors. You could add a little bit of glitter in with the pearl. It's just another medium, y'all. It's just another thing that you can get to use. I'm going to be trying this with epoxy resin too. I just want to know. And we're fixing to try something else here in a minute. I want to see what it does. I want to see what it does in UV resin before it's cured. Yeah, we're going to try that too. We're going to see what happens. And yes, this is another 2 minutes, y'all, but I want y'all to see the real time on this. And it's real easy to, to fast forward. But I just want you to see the real time. So, 2 minutes. I have been doing everything on 5 minutes. But I think I've been doing it too long. I don't think you have to do it that long. Especially with this resin. Now, again, I have to show this to you. It's Light Wish. I'm impressed. No bubbles. Y'all, no bubbles with UV resin. That's incredible. I mean, that is incredible. I want to do the da 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 da. Is that Jeopardy? I can start singing, but oh, okay, good. See, it stopped just in time. Oh yeah, okay. It's not sticky either. I hope y'all can see. Can you see the back? It almost has cells like. Okay, I'm going to hold it up. Can you see that? Nope, you can't see it through there. Nope, you can't see it. You see that right there? It's like it's almost got cells forming in there. With it, I don't know. I think it's cool. And yes, it is slight. Okay, it is slight. And does it need to be with this big letter? Yeah, probably not. But it's what I had, so that's what we used. Oh, but I do absolutely love this resin. And I do like the watercolor. But we're going to go on. We're going to try something different. We're going to pull out the Daniel Cooper mode. I don't know if that's the one he uses or not, but when I see this, I've got 3 of them. This is one of the very first modes that I ever used, and then I watched Daniel Cooper, and I saw that he had one similar to that, so now I refer to this as the Daniel Cooper mode. I don't, I'm not right. I'll admit it. Okay. We are going to, I don't know which one to use. Oh, let's use this heart because Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay. I'm putting it about, maybe not totally, halfway. Okay. And let's go with this color since we're doing a heart. And of course, we're going to have to wait for that to soften up a little bit. Let's go. Oh, that's soft. Okay. That is soft. Okay. You see what I'm doing? Probably not. But I'm trying to load the paintbrush up. Is it doing anything? Is it even going down in there? Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. Okay, this might be wild, y'all. I'm getting more white. More water to make it more liquid. Okay. And I'm sort of just popping it on the side, and then I'm taking sort of moving it around. And then I'm wiping it off. And I want some of this darker color in here. You see me putting the water. And filling the brush up, and then I'm just sort of popping it and then pushing it down in. And swirling it. I have no idea. But I'm going to clean this up because I don't want it to let me get one of these. Okay, now I don't know what it's gonna do. It looks sort of weird in there. No, it's weird looking. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna cure it. We're gonna see what happens. 2 minutes. Oh no, here. Here starts the Jeopardy. Da, 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 da. That sounds sort of like the Twilight Zone to me. Yes, we watched some Twilight Zone the other day. I grew up watching that show. A lot of people don't even know what it is. I like the older ones better though than the new, more modern ones. And I'm real bad about putting UV resin in one of these when I'm doing it, and then I forget, and then so when I go to cure it, I cure the little thing of UV resin that I was using too. I will make a little clear heart so you can see the clarity of this though, because it is just the coolest thing ever. I'm curious. I want to know what it's doing. Okay. Well, it didn't do much. I don't know. I guess you could use that. It's more of a speckled. I don't know. Let's put it back here and fill it up and see what happens. I want to see what it looks like when I fill it all the way up. Because right now it looks real crumbly and like pieced together. So I'm sticking this back in the mold. I'm just curious, y'all. Yes, this is how my brain works, and this is what I do when I'm playing around and I have a question and I wonder, well, I wonder if I can take that and just fill this up. So that's what I'm going to do. And nope, not that one. I wanted the white one. Yeah, I want to see what white polish will do. That's a green. But that's a black. But that would be cool. I'm looking at my UV nail polishes over here. I'm looking for the white one, y'all. I want to see what the white will do. And that's a red. Maybe I should put a couple of... Come on. Drop. Ah, there it is. Oh, goodness. Come on. I'm sitting here talking to the nail polish like it's going to listen to me. Like if I ask it nicely, it will drop quicker. I want more white, so okay. We're going to take this and we're going to swirl this. Oh, this I could have fun with. Yeah, this I could have a lot of fun with right here. Okay, we're going to cure this. And yes, I did put, why did my phone? goes so dark. Oh, it's very dark. Is it dark outside? Oh, goodness, I gotta go get Dan from work. Now, I've got about, I don't know, it's just getting real dark outside. It's about 4:30. So I've got plenty of time. And I am going to let that cure for 5 minutes. And see how dark it is in the screen? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I was going to do one of these today too. But you can't even see that, can you? Is it because of this? Is it playing with the camera? With that being there, maybe? I don't know. It's like my camera just went really, really dark. Okay, let me stop it and see. But I think I'm going to have to do the back side. Let me just do that for 2 minutes, just real quick. I was going to do this with the watercolor. Look at those. You can't even see them. I don't know. This may be a dud video too. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my phone because it is so dark. I'm hoping it's the UV light playing havoc on the camera's light. I recommend taking your cell phone. Okay, let's try it and see. Well, okay, to answer the question, can I take a chopped up piece like that and make it a whole piece? Yes, you can. And it is not, what is going on with the light on my camera? Okay, that's the chopped up piece, and I hope you can see this. Because it seems awfully dark to me. But I actually love this effect. That's what the back looks like. Alrighty, well, since this video is an hour long, I'm going to stop it here. I actually really like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on here and dome this. And what I do is I put it back in so it sets flat. But I'm not going to make you wait for that. Okay, I'm going to put this on there and go ahead and get this done. But I'm going to raise this up. I don't know why it's so dark. See, it's really, really dark, and I don't know why. That's me playing with the light on the phone, but something wonky is going on. All right, I hope that you found something in this video that you enjoyed. Maybe you learned a little bit. I'm still going to play around with these a little bit more. I think that there are certain things that you could do. Is it going to make a high impact? I don't think so. And I am going to play around with it a little bit more and see what I can find out. What I can tell you is just a little bit that I use that UV gel in with the UV resin. Oh, that I think I will totally enjoy. And I am going to play around with that a little bit more. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the clay pieces. And I will be doing a video real soon showing you. Hopefully it will turn out this time where I will be cutting them out and using the Sculpey. The review on the Temu cutters. I'm not impressed with the Temu cutters. I'll be quite honest. Now, if you're new and you don't know any better, then you probably wouldn't realize. I, on the other hand, know a good clay cutter versus a poor one. A good clay cutter, when you cut it, should cut it clean. Very, very little cleanup is needed. If you've got a good clay cutter, the cleanup on that was incredibly horrible. It did not cut clean. Any of them did not cut clean. There was so much rickety clay on the edges that you had to clean up. Now, did it produce some cool earrings? Yes, it did. And if you don't mind cleaning up, then, you know, it's okay. I do not like sanding, so I try to clean up everything before I bake. And it took me twice as long because I have to clean up. I have really good clay cutters, and when I cut them, they're ready to go. I don't have to clean up. The edges are crisp, they're clean. You cut them and you bake them. And that's what a good clay cutter should be. But of course, you pay a whole lot more for those cutters than you do the cutters off of Temu. So if you're new and just starting out, or if you're not new and you've been doing clay for a long time and you don't mind cleaning, some people find it relaxing. Some people love sanding clay. I'm just not one of those people. Would I buy them again? If there was a cutter out there that I really liked, and because I can get it so cheap, then yes, I would, but only under that circumstance. Am I going to go out and buy a bunch of cutters from Temu? No, I'm not. I have so many cutters. I don't need clay cutters, but I wanted to try them, so they're better than some that I got off Amazon, though. I do have to say that they do have the double edge on there, which is a good thing, and they're not blunt, totally blunt on the bottom. You don't want a cutter that's totally blunt, and Amazon does have some cutters that are horribly blunt, and you might as well just throw those things away. So those are better than those. So if you want to try them out, I would say go for it if you're new, but just know that you're going to get some around the edges. It's not going to be clean, and you're going to have to clean the edges off prior to baking. And you may still have to clean a little bit and sand a little bit after baking if you don't clean it good prior to. Okay, this is, we're going to take it out because I got the back done. That's a cool little heart. I actually like that. For playing around, and I don't know why it's getting so dark, and I do apologize. I don't know what to do about it. My ring light is going. All my lights are going. It is getting darker outside. But, alrighty. I'm going... Let me take my glove off. Please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Facebook group. We would love to have you. The link is in the description. If you can't find it, just holler at me and let